3, 2, 1. What's up, freak bitches? Adam, what's up, man? Or more leaders, what's up, man?
Wow, you fuck it up the first time. Take 2. Let's get this shit done.
Dude, how does it feel to, like, for people to not know you by your first name?
Feels good.
Is it?
Yes.
Does it? Because when I had Mario Solorzano on, like, I mentioned you, and he was like, wait, who? And then I mentioned you by your artist name, and he was like, oh, yeah. I remember that guy.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you look at my art, you know, it's obviously you're going to think of a name, whose name is it, who's the artist, blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
And not saying that I don't like my name, but it's whatever. It's what people called me, is what my mom called me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really...
It's your slave name.
It's basically...
A government name, yeah.
I don't know. Not that many people really know me by my actual name, too, because even my old friends, they had a different nickname. So
that's right.
I wouldn't hear my name at all.
You had Silencio. What was the other one? Chunky.
Chunko, because they couldn't pronounce it right. But Chunky stuck around.
For a long time.
Like one set of friends, Chunky.
Yeah.
Another set of friends, Silencio. Yeah, nobody really called me by my name. Oh, and what was funny is that even my roommate a long time ago, he didn't know my name was Adam. This whole fucking time. We've been living with each other. He didn't know my name was Adam. He's like, you're Adam?
He's like, oh, that's where the payments were coming in. I didn't know where those were coming from.
C. Dizzle.
But does each name have like a different person? Like, are you someone different in each name?
South Carolina, not Tennessee. Say again?
I said for each name, are you someone different? Or no?
I'm just the same person, except, you know, during those times that I was called that, you know, I had, you know, a lot to drink. So, I mean, I was drinking a lot. So, you know, those were the party days. So, I guess you could say somewhat had a different persona, but not on purpose.
What was the name that you had when I peed in your room?
My name was Adam. I was actually just
you can
Adam.
call me Daddy. I'm just kidding.
You didn't have a nickname for me.
What was the name when you woke up, and was it even in the middle of the night, or was this like
be talking about this? But so everybody, since he brought it up, he took a piss. I guess somehow
several times
or something. I didn't see. I just woke up, and the floor was fucking wet on the floor, on the carpet next to my bed. And I was like, that wasn't me at all, because I don't know who the fuck would even do that. So yeah, that wasn't a great thing to wake up to.
No. But was it we were talking about this, a few days ago about... Yeah.
Because you can't hold your shit.
Yeah, because I couldn't hold my shit and I couldn't hold my pee.
Yeah.
I think because I was on your way to your house, and because he reminded me, it was like, hey, you remember the time that you peed in your pants? And I was like, oh yeah, that was the time we were I thought that we were pre-gaming, and I peed during the pregame, but it was even before, it was pre-game.
Yeah, it
that I peed on the way
to my house so we could pregame before going out to downtown Upland. He came over, and then he said that he needed to borrow my pants. I'm like, why? He's like, I pissed my pants on the way here. I'm like, you couldn't hold it to get over here? He's like, no, I had to go. I'm like, wow, that's a problem.
That was a huge problem.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't happen still.
You should get that checked out.
You haven't peed your pants lately?
Not lately, no. At least I don't think so.
Too, so.
That was a few years ago, too.
Yeah.
You can imagine me when I'm like 80.
That was like 2018-ish, 2017.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I haven't peed in my pants since. I'm thankful for that. I think that's what I'm going to say around the Thanksgiving table. I am thankful that I can hold my piss for one car ride. 20-minute car ride. I'm thankful for that I can hold my pee.
Were you drinking a lot of water, or?
I think that was a time where I was like pre-gaming the pre-game to hang out. So I would
explain why you have to take a piss.
Yeah, I was drinking a little bit extra before I get to the pregame, before we go.
Wow, you're drinking and driving.
I think that's why I would get so wasted really quick, because I used to pregame before the pregame. Because I was ridden with anxiety.
That would explain. Really?
Yeah.
So this whole time when we were going to the bar and all that, you had social anxiety?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had major social anxiety.
So you needed to drink just to hang out with me in public?
I needed to drink to hang out with a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
That used to happen to me. Yeah. I felt like I had to like crap my pants.
Yeah.
And then once I got there, I was like, all right, I'm game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the whole the liquid courage thing. Yeah, I suffered for years, dude. I think that's why like most of like the stem of just like excessive drinking was because of anxiety.
And you're barely telling me this now.
Yeah, on the podcast.
When I could have just told you stop being a bitch and come over. Don't drink yet.
Well, that's where most of the anxiety came from. You calling me a bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't calling you a bitch back then. I don't want to call you a bitch now.
So we'll send you the therapy bill.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Huh?
We'll send you the therapy bill.
Oh, okay.
She's expensive, too.
Therapy bill.
I don't want to text her.
I don't want that.
I don't want to text her because it feels like I'm texting somebody from OnlyFans because I know it's going to be expensive.
Wow.
Yeah. But I don't know. Are you on OnlyFans? You should be. How many like artists are on OnlyFans? Can we check that? Like, I mean, I not necessarily getting like naked on OnlyFans, but they share their art on OnlyFans. Do they?
Is that a thing?
I think so.
Do people really subscribe?
Would you get off by that?
Number one artist on...
Or it's not to get off?
No, it's not to get off. It's just another stream of revenue that artists go on. Like, yeah.
Guess there's a vice for everything.
What I type in? Do...
I don't know. Do artists use OnlyFans?
Or are on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Let me see. Are artists
on OnlyFans?
On OnlyFans.
They have to be. Creativity and OnlyFans go hand in hand, making it the perfect platform for artists of all types to share and monetize their content. Whether your specialty is fine art, crafting, illustration, sculptures, or graphic design, there are endless ways to express yourself on OnlyFans. There we go. How artists can use OnlyFans.
See, but that's from OnlyFans. They probably want to hide the fact that they're a fucking porn page.
No.
No?
No, go to it.
No, I don't want to see something.
No, come on. Yeah, it's just basically what I said. Scroll down. I don't know.
Is there examples of these OnlyFans?
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
A new piece in a varied direction for me. Excited to see what you think. So it's just like another...
Instagram.
Yeah. Would you ever do that? It? Yeah, and then people pay for it. So it's just another stream of revenue that artists could do.
Basically, Patreon and Instagram had a baby.
Yeah, with more nipple, but yeah, I think so.
I think this is the way they want to move, right? So that they're not just like titties and ass.
I think that this was the original plan for OnlyFans, and then somebody ended up showing their like ass cheeks, and hey, look I can ass clap for $3 a month, and school teachers started catching on to this.
School teachers?
Well, most of them are school teachers.
How do you know?
Look it up. I swear. Like,
I want to know how you know.
Let's Google this. Let's see who's on. Like, what's the ratio of who uses OnlyFans? It has to be like artists. It has to be like models. and actresses. Yeah, like what's the ratio of OnlyFans? We got to break this down. Yeah.
Dang, she makes $20 million
Who's
a
this?
month. Black China.
Oh, I thought it was Cardi B.
Well, Cardi B makes 9.34.
Here's a look at the top earning OnlyFans creators in 2001, according to the Statista. Black China, 20 million a month. That's disgusting.
Did you say 2001?
Yeah. No, but that's where it's from. 2001 Black China, 20 million.
2021.
Oh, what did I say?
2001.
11 million a month? Who's that? Bella Thorne? Who's Bella Thorne?
I think she's like a singer or something.
Cardi B, 9.34 million. Jesus. Yeah.
Come on, Adam.
Yeah.
Put yourself on OnlyFans.
Put your mask on OnlyFans.
I guess.
Wearing only your mask.
Yeah, and I'll just take my pictures in different areas.
And put a sock. I was listening to an autobiography about Jim Carrey, and he came up. I think he was doing a comedy. He was doing like a comedy skit, and he had a couple of bits that he was doing, and he came out, and he was like completely naked, wearing only a sock on his penis. So he did that like way before Red Hot Chili Peppers did it. We have to look that up. Can we see that?
Yeah.
Do we have to?
We sure do.
No, well, I want to see if he did it before the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, they said like in like 70s.
He did it like really early on. I wonder if they had if that was like the inspiration for them to do that. Jim Carrey, one sock.
Them.
Stage with sock on penis.
That's very oddly specific.
Oh, you have to. It's Google.
Please pass the sock.
Jim Carrey. Let's see an image.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Jesus. I don't think it'll show it.
No, I probably won't. Us too.
Dude, that mask looks really cool. Adam.
Thanks.
Is that the only one that you've done?
As we're looking at Jim Carrey.
We gotta soften the blow.
15 Curious Things. Nah, they won't have it. But that's wild, dude.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh,
what
whoa.
The hell is that?
Can you select that?
Sure.
Oh, no, that's him.
His penis is not that big.
That's it. Well, he
stuffed it?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa. That's like the end of a Boogie Nights.
Glad I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, look at there he is.
Yeah, that's the end of Boogie Nights, definitely. Oh, he did it at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, that's what they were saying at the Comedy Store. And then everyone started booing him. Remember, he said that they were trying to throw chairs at him. Mm-hmm. They were really upset.
God. Crimea River.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Please pass the sock.
That's cool.
Yeah. But what you've been up to, dude? What's the latest from your art stuff?
Nothing.
No? When's the last show you did? You did something like a few days ago, no?
It wasn't a show, but I just had my art displayed at a Day of the Dead event. Just local artists came by, or not came by, but came set up their stuff, you know, at least that are a little bit affiliated to Day of the Dead. And then also some music performances, dance performances, Aztec dancers, all that stuff, you know.
Oh, they had all that?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it was a pretty long night. It was like a 6-hour event.
Oh, okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but from all the events I've been to, yeah, it's been pretty long.
Oh, compared to the other ones?
I had a pretty busy weekend to begin with. But anyway, Yeah, it was cool. It was chill.
6 hours.
Huh?
I said 6 hours. We have to pull up the bench that this guy did in on Foothill Boulevard, right in front of the.
Nope.
Why?
It's not on Foothill.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Route 66?
East Street and 14th.
I thought it was on Route 66.
It's not. Okay, so what I'm guessing is that it's not a part of Route 66, but it's a part of the tourist attractions on Route 66 or nearby. But that's on 14th and East Street in San Bernardino, California. And that's basically across the street from the McDonald's Museum, from the first McDonald's.
So it's across the street.
Yeah, it's across the street. It's on the corner, but same side of the street, though.
There we go.
This is really cool. How long did it take you to do?
I didn't really keep track, but it took me a few days for sure. Certain days I only did 2 to 3 hours, and then the final day I pulled I think 6 hours and finished it. It was pretty fucking hot.
Can you pull the mic up just a little bit so I can capture your voice a little bit more?
Oh.
Yeah, bring it up a little bit more.
Like that?
A little bit more.
I think it was...
Was it falling or something?
Yeah, slowly falling down.
And there we go. There we go. That's better.
And what was the criteria behind this? Like, did they give you like a format? Like, this is what we wanted?
It was basically, I just submitted and they said, okay. That's basically it.
Oh, so you submitted the artwork before they started painting?
Mm-hmm. You had to have it pre-designed and then submit it. Although the front side, I didn't have that in the design originally, but that's because I thought it was a flat surface. But it had engraved the old Omnitrans logo, but apparently Omnitrans doesn't like that old logo anymore. So they wanted to cover it up. So I just winged it and just did that since, San Bernardino area, everybody's all hyped on the Arrowhead. That's basically like the whole spiel of San Bernardino. So I kind of incorporated it into it. So, yeah.
At first, I thought you were gonna do something like more like along the lines with like the whole McDonald's thing.
No.
At first thought when you told me that
it was looking like it at first. Because at first it looked like In-N-Out because it was white and red.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I had painted on it. And then when I went back in to do the yellow, it started looking like McDonald's. It was funny because my dad was just making fun of me and naming all these restaurants, either McDonald's or Del Taco. And yeah, it was pretty hilarious. But as soon as I started putting the design in, it didn't look like it, obviously. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all done by hand and with the help of masking tape.
Yeah, this thing's wild, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, Adam did this very special logo that we have today that you've seen on. If you're watching on YouTube, you've seen it. So if you haven't, if you're listening to on Spotify, go to the YouTube channel and check out the new special logo that we used today. Adam was the catalyst on that one.
I don't own any rights to it. It's not me.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure I have.
That's my legal input. So
JRE's legal team. He's gonna be after me after this airs, but
after they block you, put you in Instagram jail again.
It's probably gonna happen. I bet you. No, it shouldn't. But dude, yeah, this thing is wild, man. And then you also did like a big mural too, right? With the praying hands?
Yeah, I did. I didn't post that. I was actually going to use my drone to record the whole wall.
Sweet.
Because, walking would have been a little bit shaky, so.
Yeah. You have a drone too?
Yeah, I have a drone.
Hey.
So, yeah.
Why didn't you take a picture of that, dude? I want to see it.
Actually, I didn't post it. I did put it on my stories on my Instagram, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I was going to show you that too, Amber. I was going to show you the wall he did because remember you were asking me about something?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm going to go. So I went to your Instagram. I was going to show her, but it wasn't there.
It wasn't there anymore,
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't posted it. But it was a 128-foot wall, 6 feet high. So this is a standard wall, brick wall. It was for a local church on 9th and, was it? 9th Street and 9th and D.
What city?
In San Bernardino.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally down the street, and then to the right on 9th Street off of E. Anyways, from the other one. Oops. My bad. I can't see my feet. But yeah, it was for a church, local church. Yeah, so I was told about that job from the Garcia Center in San Bernardino. So thanks to them, I was able to do that. So it was pretty cool opportunity to do it. They liked it. They liked how it turned out. So
yeah, it looks really cool. Yeah, you should post that, man, because it's fucking amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's really cool. It looked like it took you some time too.
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah,
it took longer than it should because there was days that they weren't there. So I would drive there and then there would be nobody there. So, but luckily it wasn't that far. So,
like throughout painting outside, like on like structures, like what have you learned from painting like outside, like on structures?
Don't do it in the sun.
Why not?
Because it's hot.
Oh.
And don't do it in the rain because it's raining.
Jesus.
Obviously, and the paint gets wet, and that's really messy.
Which is why because you're telling me about a project that you may or may not be doing in Texas.
Oh, I am going to be doing it, just not anytime soon.
I'm going with you. We're going.
I'm looking more like...
Buzz is going to Texas, everyone. Mind Buzz going to Texas.
Yeah. He'll be on the street outside of the premises, and I will be inside chilling next to the pool.
I'll be outside interviewing people in this in my getup that I have right now.
We can take the podcast on the road.
There we go. We can. I'm looking at that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm over here.
You're breaking the fourth wall, bro.
The what?
The fourth wall.
What fourth wall?
I don't know. Are you going to wear that thing the whole time?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering when I could take it off.
You could take it off whenever you want.
Do I have your permission now?
Yeah.
Yes. Take it off because I'm sweating in here and it keeps slipping down.
You're all passed out. All right. Unmask yourself.
Can
we put some dramatic music?
Psych.
Rips it off. It's just like
it's some other dude. It's some dark fool. It ain't even me.
Jeez.
Wait, are you gonna take it off or not?
It's Adam in blackface.
All right.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's me. It's me. I'm Mario.
No, Mario's this guy right here.
Oh, there we go.
Shout out to the dude. Oh, I'm also gonna be doing a collaboration with them.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
No, I cannot.
No?
Nope.
Oh, it's exclusive?
Not my job to say.
It's exclusive?
I don't know if it's exclusive, but I mean, like, he just reached out.
Oh, nice.
I went to go deliver when I was in the area from another event. I went to go deliver, is it a stencil, basically for his paintings and all that. So he could spray paint stencil is artist name. But yeah, so I just delivered that, and he asked me then if I wanted to do a collaboration with them for one of his shows that he'll be having soon. Don't know when, don't know the details, but if you're interested, hit him up. So
okay, so I can ask him about it.
Yes, you could ask him about it.
Okay,
if you wanted to, if you want to. But I mean, I don't know if he's so far. I don't think he's said that he's doing a show on Instagram, so that's why I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's not for me to say.
It's not for you to say. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
I want to be the first one to know things, okay?
He likes the cheese.
All right.
We like.
I like to know where I'm stepping.
Yeah. But Any other collaborations that you're doing?
Yeah, actually, and this one is actually
that you can talk about?
Yes,
Jeez.
yes.
He's telling us about projects that he can't talk about.
I'm not going to talk about it no more. Because you're bringing it up like that.
So what are you working on?
There's another collaboration I'm going to be working on. I haven't started yet, but I already know what I'm going to do and the image, but I would hope it would turn out to be. But so basically, I am doing a collaboration with this artist named Caesar. I don't know how to say his last name because it's missing a Agula or something like that. I thought it's basically the same last name as mine, but without the R, I think. There's something missing in his last name, so it's compared to mine, so I forget which letter. But anyway, his Instagram is under at CEZZ Art.
Should we pull it up?
Art?
Do you want to
Yes,
look at it?
Pull it up.
All right, let's go.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Pull it out.
No, let's not pull it up.
Well, I'm saying pull it out.
We can pull it out after the show.
Please don't.
You'll be disappointed.
Yeah,
if I do.
Well,
Wait,
yeah, if you do.
Yes, Adam, no.
Yeah, I know. You
All right,
won't
Adam.
be disappointed with me.
What's the
That's too much.
HR? HR?
No, says so,
HR. You're good. There's no HR here at Mindbuzz Media.
We need an HR.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I thought you were asking about the Instagram name. So
yeah, that's
CEZZ.
Wait, don't type anything.
Says Art.
Okay.
So his name is Caesar, but it says Art, and it should show up as
What the hell? Hey, the freaking thing is not working. The keyboard's not working.
Is it off?
It's not.
No.
I probably lost the.
It died on you?
Yep.
Probably.
Wow, of
All
all
right.
times. Of all times. Let's get that fixed real quick.
Switch it. Can you at least switch it to him, and then I'll head over there.
All right, Adam.
It's all good.
You're gonna take over the show. You got a minute.
All right.
Talk about yourself.
So, my name is Adam. That's basically it. I'm an artist, and I like to draw, and that's what I do full time at the moment.
I have a question.
And
so
it's been great.
oh, God. Sorry. So what like, okay, as an artist, what inspires you? Like, do you find inspiration every day in just like everyday life, or like what?
Not necessarily from everyday life, but more of an inspiration of just a desire to create. Having that just makes me want to just do things and follow along with my curiosities for the day. Like if I feel like doing this one project, I'll do it. If I don't, then I'll wait a few days until I feel like it. So certain days I don't feel motivated to do certain types of artwork, and some days I do. Like today, for instance, before you guys, I basically was working on a art box It's a collaborative thing that me and a few other artists are doing. We're creating prints, so block prints. We are doing block printing. So we're carving into either wood or linoleum. I forgot how to say it, or rubber stamps. Anyway, we're doing a little prints, and we're going to be putting these prints inside this box, and the box is going to be basically customized and all that. So I'm building that, and then I have other artists that are going to carve out designs into it, and then we're going to burn it up, put some finish on it. It'll be pretty cool.
That's right.
But yeah, it's just these creations, they basically come on their own. I guess the saying would be, it's not random, but also random at the same time. I don't know how to really say it. I can only have it in the feeling in my head. But yeah, there's not really anything that motivates me as much outside of just my own curiosities. So that's basically it. Just like everybody else, ever since they're little, they're only doing what they want to do. So am I. So
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Do you think that you're always like obviously art, right? It's like infinite, like, and it never ends, right? And there's always new things to learn. Do you think you have like your own niche, or it's like just something that you're always learning and just developing?
I think it kind of develops over time. Like for me to do certain things that I'm doing now, I had to learn a lot of things prior that's not art related to incorporate into my art now. Because it's more like my curiosities before I started devoting more time into my art is now being incorporated into my art because it is part of what I was doing before. So I'm just like mashing it in together. And then, the thing is, if you're curious enough, you can find the patterns. That's what I say for all my geometric art, because of course, if you draw a circle and then you start off with another circle on a certain, anywhere on that circle, you'll end up with that pattern and you keep going from there, and then you'll see the flower of life, all of that. So if you're curious enough, you find these patterns, but again, you have to be curious enough. So, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that answers your question.
Oh yeah, it did.
I kind of went on a tangent in my head.
No, I did, because I just met someone recently. On Saturday we had an event, and she's like an author for a kid's book. And I was having this conversation with her, and I was like, oh my God, this is so awesome. And she says that she literally just found out that she can draw 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like freaking amazing.
How does that happen?
It's just natural talent. The thing is, if you understand your tools well enough and you know its limitations and what you could do outside its limitations, then you have control over that situation.
But it's also knowing like what your limitations are first before picking up that tool, or you find out through the tool.
You find out. I wouldn't say you find out through the tool, but I would say if you use your mind for doubt, you're gonna have doubt, and it's gonna you're putting that limitation on yourself to begin with. So when, like you just mentioned that your friend just found out that she could draw really well, that's because why didn't she draw before? Because she probably thought that she wasn't able to, right? So the thing is, these natural talents could be just right there waiting for you. They're right there waiting for you, sitting in the dark, waiting for you to find it. And, it could happen like that. I mean, hello, savants are like that. So
Survive? What are those?
Savants, they're like natural talents when it comes to certain things, like they can have photographic memory, stuff like that. They're just like, I guess they're compared to a genius, but they don't learn these things. They just know.
They're just born with them.
Yeah.
Do you think that talent, of course, you just answered my question. Like, you say you have a talent, right? And are you born with it? Or is it just something that you pick up through your experience of life?
It could be both.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think artists are born an artist, specifically, whether they're painting, whether they're a musician? Like, even too, dude, like Adam's a very good musician as well. Like, I think you're a really good musician.
Thanks.
And you're welcome. But like most, like, I mean, even take for instance Mario Sorosano. Before he was painting, he was dancing, which is, I mean, can we agree that that's a form of art as well, like dancing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
expression,
right, and in like a physical form, and he turned that into, I mean, he's using there's something in the brain, right, that helps you coordinate dancing. I'm pretty sure that same space of the brain helps you coordinate his fingers and his hands with the paintbrush on a canvas. Do you think that, so you're born an artist, you're born a musician?
I mean, we're creative people to begin with. I mean, throughout time, what have we been doing? We've been creating to make things either easier for us or harder, or just because we just feel like it, right? Because, I mean, we're here. What else are we going to do?
Right.
You can't really expect me not to build a sandcastle if I'm at the beach, right? Eventually, over time, you're going to have somebody who's interested in doing that, and then somebody's going to see, and they're like, oh, I want to do that too. Oh, I want to do that too. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, eventually, you know, I don't know where I was going with that, but
eventually somebody's going to pick up something to create it.
Yeah.
Whether it's there or not.
Mm-hmm.
When's the first time you picked up a pencil or picked up a pen to start doodling?
I don't know, probably when I was little.
Yeah.
You know, it's basically inspiration that comes from being able to create. Because it's like you find inspiration, like say you're a kid and you're making you're drawing. The only thing you could think about drawing is your favorite cartoon, right? Because somebody else drew it. But where did that inspiration come from? It came from the same place, right? They saw somebody else, they made their own version, they changed it up, bam. And then now you're influencing little kids to do the same thing. Cycle restarts, you know? And then, so it's like, for me, I started drawing like Sonic, just like my little brother, he's doing the same thing. Sonic and Tails, you know, Knuckles, all the gang, you know, and then also Dragon Ball Z. I had friends who were drawing that too, and I liked it too, and I started drawing them, you know. So, you know, it at some point, like I said, you're gonna want to just do things that's already there, or at least create, or have that drive to create. But yeah, I don't know if that answers your questions again.
Well, you probably answered it like 20 minutes ago,
Yeah.
but I'm going to keep going with it. I asked about like when you first picked up a pen or a pencil. Like how old were you?
I don't know. Probably, dude, you're talking about like kindergarten, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, I mean,
that's
like
how they teach.
right, but I guess my question is like, when did you first think like,
I'm
damn,
being
like
literal,
I can draw, like I can, this is something that I can do.
I didn't think I could draw until I probably started going to drawing classes when I was okay. So my mom had enrolled me at San Bernardino Valley College when I was in high school.
Okay,
so I was taking drawing classes back
right.
then, being taught by actual teachers versus the ones that they have at high school that tell you, oh, you should do this, you should do that. You know, changing up everybody. The teacher I had was a sucky teacher in high school.
Why did he suck? Why did she suck? Why did they suck?
Because she just, first off, she didn't have any examples of her own artwork. Yet she was dictating everybody to draw a certain way that she feels that should be fine art, considered fine art, right? So she was changing my stuff into what she considered as being art versus looking to my perspective. This is my art.
Yeah.
Right? This is what I'm doing, not you, you know? And she didn't really teach us how to draw. And that's why I assumed that she didn't know how to draw, because she wasn't teaching us any techniques that I learned in the college. That's literally, that class is where I learned how to draw eyes for the first time. And you know, it was ironic. I had that same teacher when I got out of high school, and he asked me, who taught you how to draw eyes? And I told him, you. He just forgot I was his student like fucking years ago. But yeah, that was probably a really cool moment, I would say, for him to have. But yeah, and then at that point he was like, oh yeah, I could see it. So, but yeah, I guess at that point that's when I started learning, or started to know that I could draw pretty well. Because I mean, I didn't think I was able to. I was just doing my best, and you know, everybody around me was like, "Oh, you could draw really cool." I'm like, "Really? That is really."
Yeah, it's kind of weird that you need it. Not you need, but like how. I'm not saying like you need validation from other people, but like
until someone points it out.
Yeah, until somebody, say you're doing something really well and you don't know that you're doing it really well. You're just doing your thing until somebody says, dude, this is really cool. You should do something with this.
That's the thing. Like, I had many of my friends in high school tell me stuff like that, and they even had me try to draw things for them. And that's what I was doing. You know, I wasn't doing it for money. It was just purely out of just enjoyment, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, they gave me the ideas. I drew it. It came out good, you know, and that was it. But I didn't think that I could draw well at those times. I just was just drawing. To me, it was like, it was just doodles to me. It wasn't the best thing I could do, I guess, or I wasn't putting much effort into it. So it's just, at least for me, I can't really agree to that. But yeah, because I mean, I wasn't really seeking validation or even acknowledging it.
You're just doing. You're just doodling.
Yeah, I was just drawing. That was it. And yeah,
I think the first time that I met you, dude, and I think we were like somewhere and like we're in a restaurant and we were waiting. Maybe I think we were waiting for something.
We're at Shakey's.
Was it at? That was the first time that you were drawing. That I seen your drawing.
I'm not sure if that was the first time I was drawing. But I could guess that it was because usually when I'm waiting for my food, I draw on a napkin.
Yeah,
find one.
yeah, and
I have a pin on it.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying. I'm like I was gonna call them like your waiting series or something because, there's a time where like when me, you, and Leo were hanging out a lot, and there was these 3 head characters that used to draw, and I was like, dude, these characters are pretty funny. The dude, what is it? The dude life heads. I have to find them. They're really cool.
Yeah, you might have to remind me because I don't remember. But yeah, there's a lot of doodles I would leave behind at restaurants, related to the restaurants too. So
yeah,
if it was a chicken restaurant, I'd draw a chicken. If it was, a burrito, I'll draw a burrito. Or I'll draw my little character saying some shit about the restaurant. But
what are you picking up now? Like, what's the new thing that are you looking into getting into? Like, obviously you could doodle, you can draw, you could paint. Is there something that you're thinking about picking up like in the near future, or do you think like where you're at, you're pretty good?
Just depends on my curiosities at that point.
Yeah.
But, I could say probably I would be interested in learning how to do glass blowing.
Oh.
Because I'm already good at sculpting, so I figured put that knowledge into that, and it's literally just a mental. It's like I heard it from one of my friends over in the UK. He called it a mind map. I'm assuming that you would understand what that means.
Mm-hmm.
If to me, it's like I could only feel and understand it, and I hope that you do. But it's whenever this is where my creative process starts.
Mm-hmm.
If I could think about it, then, if I could envision it, then I could basically make it. I just have to think about how I'm going to make it. And so from that point, that's when I map out in my head, how would I do it? Say if I'm going to make, a replica of this bottle. Like in clay or paper mache, whatever it takes to sculpt it. I would just map out how would I do it, from here to there, do that. And then, eventually it'll get there. But yeah. What were we saying? Sorry,
mind
I don't know
you,
why I do this. I get lost in my.
Mind you, we haven't smoked anything. We haven't had a midnight joint.
I am
Did
still
you?
stoned. Yeah.
You want some of that?
Yeah, that
There we
might
go.
make.
Maybe we can point the camera when he does that. There we go. Yeah, but maybe that'll help you, dude.
Yeah, I might be out. That might be the reason why. I'm landing.
How has cannabis really when you use cannabis, do you get more ideas, or is it just like, oh, it's just cannabis, whatever? There's no more ideas coming out of me.
I wouldn't say that's like the key in any of it.
Uh-huh.
It was just more of I'm just stoned, feeling really chill, and I feel like drawing. But I mean, creative input from cannabis.
Not really.
Not really.
No. I think I get so overloaded with ideas that I just get overstimulated with ideas, and I have to write. Like when I'm getting ideas, I write everything down. Like I write everything down and try to list all the things that I will need for that idea. Not necessarily like I think that's weird because that's my creative process, is just a list. A written out list of all the things that I need to do in order to get this project started.
I can see that because you like schedules.
Yes.
You like order and the chaos versus me. I'm just like, let's go with the flow, bitch.
That's me.
And
yeah. I can't do that.
I mean, it's like if you loosen up, you gotta loosen up just a little bit.
Gilbert's like, what's gonna happen? What's the next thing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's just go.
But it works. I think it just works. Okay, so for like what you said, for me, for instance, I'm a person that's driven by order, that's driven by list, that's driven by structure, right? And I thrive in that.
New World Order.
Right? And other people are, like you said, just, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the flow. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'm going to adapt to it. I'm also that type of person, but when my lists are not like, because you can list things out all day, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen that way, right? So when I'm going one by one and something doesn't, get aligned with it, then I have to think, improvise. I have to use my ability to
that improvising spot. That's where I'm at all the time.
Yeah.
Except sometimes, like I told you, I do the mind map. I do that beforehand. So, I have that, like that organization that you're talking about that you do on paper or whatever.
Right.
That's what I do in my head.
But in your head.
In my head.
Gotcha.
And it stays like that until I work with it. And if there's mistakes, then I freehand it. Right. I go with the flow. Shit happens, and that's the thing. I learn from each project that I do, and it just boosts up the next project to be even more clean.
Right.
So it's like, it's what I do right now. It's not even the cleanest I could do, or I could be, I guess.
Damn.
Yeah.
How do you get there though? But how do you do that? Like, how do you get to the next step where you want to be?
Practice.
Yeah.
Practice. Just consistency. How would you learn to play a guitar?
Right. Practice. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Like, how do you learn how to do, great podcasts like this?
Great.
You see those? Those things are nice.
Yeah, you're super
Let's
buff.
see your shirt.
Yeah.
Let's see your shirt all the way.
On it.
Dang, you got a waist and everything.
If it weren't for Joe Rogan, I don't think there would be Mind Buzz.
Honestly,
today.
Yeah, honestly, but I mean, honestly, that's half true because I think it was Leo. Like, we were just coming down off of some good golden teachers, and he was the one that showed me the episode with Terrence McKenna's brother.
So it's Leo.
Yeah, and he showed me. I was like, "What? Like, Joe Rogan does a podcast?" And he showed me that specific episode about the stoned ape theory, and from there I was like, dude, I want to start a podcast. I want to start a psychedelic podcast.
It's not so psychedelic now, is it?
I think so. Well,
I'm just kidding.
There's open conversation about psychedelics.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not necessarily like
I know.
But
I'm just playing with you.
I know, man.
Yeah.
Scaring me. You're gonna jump over here and rip my muscles off.
Scare me, lady.
I might just do it. I'm hungry. I haven't ate today.
Why not?
Because I just woke up. I'm just kidding. No, I woke up and started on projects, and then you started messaging me that you wanted. Ooh.
I may or may not have COVID, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hope not.
I gotta take ivermectin later.
Oh, jeez.
For that.
You take some bleach.
Bleach? What? So, okay. So was it what's the other thing? So it's ivermectin, and what's the other thing? Chloroquine, right? Is that what it's called?
No.
Yeah, that's the one that Trump said he took.
Yeah, chloroquine, something like that.
Yeah.
Can we look that up?
Starts with
Chloroquine?
a Q.
We sure can.
It's so ironic, isn't it?
Wait, I had the thing open too. Okay, we'll go back to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're
Yeah, we still got to go back to
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
chloroquine.
What did Trump?
I think
I
think Rogan took that too.
It's medication for
Isn't it like
that?
horse tranquilizer or something?
no, it's not. No, it's medicine for that they use to treat Lyme disease.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's already a medicine that's been out there to begin with. So
What is it called? Chloro something,
it's
right?
no, it starts with the Q.
Q?
Yeah.
The Q?
Mm-hmm.
Is it, did he name it that way and for that?
No, he did not create the medicine. So it's just, hello, do you realize where we are right now?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
No.
No,
This
you don't.
one.
You don't realize where we are right now.
Oh, there we go. What is it? Hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah. There's a Q.
There we go.
I was like, where's the Q in the
I know.
Yeah. No, but no, they advertised it a certain way. But yeah, it's just
Hydroxychloroquine.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And bleach.
Chloroquine. So you had it half
And
right.
bleach.
Chloroquine.
All right. So what we're looking up on Instagram, the other collaboration you were doing.
So CEZZ art says art.
This one right
Oh,
here?
there we go.
I can't see. Where's my glasses?
They're on your head.
Oh, I'm not stoned at all. Yeah, that dude. So right there, farewell. There you go.
This one?
Yes. So it's unexpected connections. So basically, it's a number of artists he's doing a collaboration with. So it's his show, but he's including other local artists in the area. So if you want, you can go ahead and read his purpose.
Sure. So it says the purpose of the exhibit is to create a stronger and more connected community through the use of art and collaborations between local and international artists. This will be a place where people can come together to enjoy all types of art style from amazing artists, form connections, and build friendships through music and art in San Bernardino.
Dang.
Yep. So he's basically pulling a music fest / art fest at the same time. So it's going to be in conjunction the next day after the first opening on the 19th. So RSVP if you really want to go on the opening day on Friday. And then on the, let's see, where's it? November 18th, 7 p.m. That's the opening reception. So RSVP if you really want to go. If not, then you could show up during the art walk the next day. I won't be there, but yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I've already seen some of the art that he's been that they've been working on, and I'm pretty fucking excited. Even that one Della Deso guy is gonna be part of the show as well, which yeah, I don't know if you know about him.
Who?
Della Deso, he's I just recently just heard about him, but I've seen he's the dude that makes those on Instagram. If you type in oof, those gifs, he basically makes those gifs that says oof. You know the fucking eyeballs.
What's his name?
Della Deso. Yeah, his fucking music gets stuck in my head all the time. But at least
Della
sounds.
Deso.
With a Z?
No, D-E Deso.
S-O over here.
Oh.
That dude. He's originally from the Riverside area, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But this dude, he does apparently, I think it's called grime art. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah. Anyways, I was already in a art show recently in September with him as well. But yeah, we're gonna do
This one's cool.
yeah. Yeah, so that's
Damn.
basically
Oh,
his
these
style.
are sweet.
Yeah, that's basically his style. He draws over, already photographed images and his style, whatever, makes everything all slimy, grimy, whatever they say.
That's
But,
really cool.
Yeah, see that
Oh,
oof right
oof
there?
right
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen those before.
I'm kind of low key thinking that that's where it came from, or the originality of where oof came from, or at least got more popularized. But
right.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
I've seen that.
Wait, hold on. There's a isn't there like a Foo's Gone Wild type of GIF that is similar to the dripping of? It's pink too.
I wouldn't doubt it. If it's pink, then it's
Yeah,
most
it's pink
likely-
and it like moves around in that
Yeah.
weird area.
Yeah.
The weird space.
And it might be from the same guy. This guy does a lot of collaborations with companies and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think so. Seemingly, that's what it looks like. But yeah, I just barely became aware of him recently because of the art show that I was a part of. And before that, I had no idea who he was. But now his music's stuck in my head. So
Oh, he has music too?
yeah. I don't know how to.
Why do you say it like
I
that?
don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you to describe it for me.
I don't know. It's if you go to one of his videos, I don't know if you could hear it.
Maybe a link tree.
No, like, oh yeah, maybe. Mixtape, that might be. Yeah, I think that's a new one. Yeah, I don't know how to call it. It's like a whole different style, I guess.
I got many faces.
Oh, that's-
I go through many phases.
I think that's somebody else.
And it's my face that I'm facing, racing.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's Bloody Gums. That's somebody else. Let's see.
Do you think it's going to be on one of the Instagrams?
Yeah, most likely. So maybe go to his reels.
Okay. You got it.
Yeah.
So he does like
I think you could
skits
just
too?
select. Yeah. That's basically
What about this one?
like he does live performances with his music.
No, I think this is because look, it's Mass Fun TV,
yeah.
episode DS of Mass Fun TV.
Yeah.
So I think he does like his own like YouTube show, maybe.
Yeah. It's like probably like
Is it?
like a podcast type deal. But there we go. Yeah, he does these performances live sometimes.
Better than nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
You made it through the day.
So there's a few of them that.
is that his real mustache?
Yes.
It's real.
Yeah.
Now ask him if I could borrow it for Halloween. It's exactly what I need.
Yeah. So there's some songs that he has that are very like, they just get stuck in your head.
Oh, well, those are the best ones, right?
Yeah, I guess if they get stuck in your head. But I mean, on
Can't get them
repeat,
out now.
Yeah, that's the thing. It gets stuck in your head. But anyways, yeah, his art is pretty cool.
So he's gonna be there, right? You said
yeah.
that he may or may not be there.
No, he's part of the collaboration.
Oh, okay.
So here's the flyer. But yeah, it's me, him, along with a bunch of other artists that are really cool in the area. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on soon, and that shows next month. So
Dang, dude.
yeah, I've been working, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of artists in San Bernardino.
Yep. And then let's see, I have another show. Let me bring it up right here. Well, it's not another show. I'm part of another show in November. I think it's in the early November days. I'm not sure. But oh, there it is. Art to do. Yeah, I have a couple of shit going on next month.
Like what?
Yeah.
You should get a calendar together, dude, so you could post it.
Oh.
No, for other people to see.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna stalk you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get other people to stalk you.
No, so I have there's a gallery show, a UV gallery thing going on.
Yes.
It's kind of gonna be like, I don't even know if it's like local DJs that are performing too, but it's like a UV art / I wouldn't call it a rave, but community DJs.
Community rave.
Yeah, so just like you have a rock show going on, rock concert, and they have performances going on. This is going to be like more on the DJ side, I guess you could say. But that's next November. It's actually the same day on the 19th. So
The 19th?
Yeah, that's right. It's that's
No, the
going
date
on.
that I was talking about is the 12th. So that's a week after.
Before
Yeah.
What are you talking about now?
the gig.
Oh, well, I'm just talking about this.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I just
don't
I
know.
want to make sure that you're locked in for that date. That's why.
Okay. Well, so far, like I told you, I don't have that date set for anything.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that same Cesart collaboration, same day on the 19th as this other one. So yeah, there are a lot of
So
of stuff going
you
on.
have 2 shows on the 19th.
Yes, and then I'll be having another one early November, I believe. I think it's at the Creative Grounds in San Bernardino. Upa is his artist name.
Mhm.
I forget what his first name, his actual name is, but UUPAH. I think it's 3 U's or 1 or 2 U's. Anyways, it's pronounced Upa. So I'm just contributing to that art gallery. So we're doing like little small square canvases, and it's the show is based off on the size of the canvas. So there's going to be a lot of artists also contributing small canvases, paintings, whatever they do. But yeah.
How do you think you've evolved as like an artist? Like, when do you decide that you want to kind of like move over to not just creating art, but now like monetizing on your art? Because people are like, hey, I want your art piece, not because you were looking to do anything, but just like.
Well, that's one thing that I have like an issue with is the whole monetization of it. I really wish that I didn't have to, but I have to because I have to eat or pay for rent.
I don't like
that.
starving.
Yeah, I gotta
Starving to death is not something that is not my favorite thing to do.
Gotta do everything that comes with the whole capitalistic stuff.
Yeah, but that's just the society we live in. Like we have to do that.
I mean, we don't have to.
We don't have to.
contribute, but,
Right.
I mean, everybody kind of evolves around it, sadly.
Yes.
But anyway, it's just, to me, I try not to think of like, oh, will it sell? You know, do I have to, like, I don't want to incorporate your visions into my head. I shouldn't have to think like, oh, what would Gilbert like? Maybe he'll like it like this. No,
Right.
I should do it like this. Versus what I want. What do I want? What does Adam want to do? So that's what I ask myself all the time. What do I want to do? Versus getting influence from everybody's like, ooh, you know, that's so cool. You know, but I try to just stick to just applying that, and then if it sells, it sells. And that's the thing. At this point now, I'm at the point where if they're not willing to pay for it, then they don't have to have it. You know,
Right.
You know.
Do you think you struggled with that like throughout like
When I first started, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Because what I was gonna bring up is, dude, we've been hanging out, we've been talking for quite a while, and all the artist, graphic designer jobs that you've gotten over the years, they were just like a cookie cutter type of doing what the client wants, always wants. Do you think that do you think your thought process now stems from doing that over the years? Like you were doing other people's visions of what they wanted, that you thought like, okay, like fuck that. Now I'm gonna move on and start doing stuff that I want.
I've always felt like that, even when I got the job. Yeah, because I mean, at first it was cool because it was
money coming in.
Yeah, a little money coming in. I wasn't even getting paid what I should have, but you gotta have to settle for the most that you can in that situation. So, but yeah, during those times after a while, it became so repetitive, like I said, I was doing a lot more than what I was getting paid. So the motivation wasn't there to begin with. So after time, I just got tired of dealing with customers, and I've already had to deal with my own customers to begin with my freelance stuff. And even at that point, it's like, I didn't learn all this stuff just for you to tell me what you want, like I'm putting my input because I'm the artist, not you, right? You're not borrowing my skills. I mean, I'm providing my skills to give you something that I feel should help you. I didn't learn all that for nothing. Right. So when you say, oh, I just want something that looks like a fucking email graphic, then, then you should have said that a long time ago, because I would have been done with this a long time ago. I wouldn't put any artistic value into it, or any of my over the times of what I've learned when it comes to doing things for companies. But yeah, that's always been there. That feeling.
That feeling of dissent, like I want to do what I want to do.
No, well, yeah, it's always been there. Like I said earlier on the podcast, that we're all still like kids, but just grown up, still doing what we want to do. Because of course you're not going to want to do what you don't want to do unless you're forced and put yourself in that position, right? Based on your own choices. And yeah, that sucks to be you.
I heard a quote. Yeah, was it yesterday? It was yesterday. If you're gonna fail at something, might as well fail at the something that you want to do.
Yeah. Because what's the point of doing things that you don't want to do? Right?
Yeah, and I think I've just within the past 6 months, where I've thought that, and I've fucking felt that like every single day.
It's brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, and I who there's only some certain people that they're able to live like that for the rest of their lives. Going on knowing that they can do something. Like like when you hear those stories where like, oh, like my father was he was a guitarist in a band or something, and he could have like continued to be a musician and move on and make that a career, and he stopped making music because he needed to provide for his family. Like, I get providing for your family, but also imagine the heartache. Like, imagine just him waking up every single day knowing that he made that decision to work that 9 to 5 and not play gigs for the rest of his life.
Yeah. And I mean, that was his choice to have kids, So you kind of sign an agreement, an invisible agreement to your choices, and that is what comes with it. So you have to deal with it or do something to change it.
Yeah, but I mean, in that scenario, like, I'm pretty sure like that he could have said, you know what, I'm still gonna go after this music career. I'm gonna continue. But how much bullshit? And I think Mark Manson says something in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck is how much bullshit, how much fucks are you going to give? So that way you can reach your potential goal, and reach what your potential is, whether it be an artist, a writer, a musician, a podcaster, or I don't know, like whatever you are, at least be a fucking good one, Abraham Lincoln.
Good old Abe.
Right? Getting shot in the head. I seen this meme the other day where it was just like a face, and he was just like, and it was the imagine the Abraham Lincoln security guard.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh.
Imagine the Abe Lincoln security guard when he walks out of the restroom and he sees good old Abe right there on the floor.
Damn, that 1 second he had to go take a piss because he couldn't hold it in.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just waiting. He was just
That's
like...
why Gilbert pisses on himself.
He was pre-gaming.
He was pretty...
He didn't want to piss his pants again.
Is that why you pee on yourself?
Yeah, because it's FOMO. It's fear of missing out, I think.
You missed out on Abe's death, dude.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. You you caused your own scenario to happen.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, but I seen that one. That was hilarious. But yeah, I think just doing what you love, even though it may not be like the best thing right now, but at least you're doing it. And
I have my foot down.
Practice.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because the thing is, I'm tired of hearing what I have to do, what I should do, what's better for me, because it's compared to what everybody else is doing.
So when you say that, like is somebody saying that to you? Is that what you're saying?
Not directly,
right.
But it gets basically spoken out in that way because, I mean, what else are you saying? Mm-hmm. You know, you should get a regular job. Why?
Yeah.
And for how long do you want me to do this for? So it could keep you happy, right?
Yeah.
That's looking on your own happiness. That's great. I get it. I care for your happiness too. But at the same time, I have to look for mine first. And it's like, it gets me really aggravated. And you could tell
I know
that because it's like with that kind of mindset in everyone, especially parents, you know, you're literally killing your kid's dream. And the thing is, if you didn't do it from the beginning and you expected them to be like a doctor or a dentist or a fucking lawyer, you know, then they would have been not struggling right now to become who they want to be right now, right? They would have had all that support back then and they wouldn't have wasted any time. But now all the time is wasted, and now it's especially harder because they have to pay for bills that they weren't expecting to pay. They have to pay for taxes. The taxes are being fucked up. All this stuff, you know, it contributes to, you know, the flow of progress. You know, it disrupts it, you know, and the thing is, that's why I say I put my foot down, because if I don't, then no one will, right? If I don't continue what I'm doing right now, I'm not going to get anywhere. I'm just going to be stuck in what I was already doing. And what was I doing? Pleasing everybody else except for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah, and of course there's got to be some point where you reflect and think about what you want to do versus what you're doing now, and that's not really what you want to do.
Say again?
I'm Are you on this podcast?
Yeah, I'm right here, but I just didn't understand what you said. I got mixed in.
Generally, what I was saying is that ultimately there's a time where you step back and realize that you're only doing something for the benefit of somebody else or the benefit of somebody, what they want you to do.
The irony is that was quarantine thoughts. Yeah, so if that shit didn't happen, I would have been still working at a fucking kitchen somewhere if that didn't happen.
Yeah, a kitchen or just a cookie cutter graphic design job.
I probably would have stopped that because I was already planning on cutting that out.
You were?
Yeah, I even cut out the freelancing part too at that time. Yeah, but
yeah, for a while you were just doing like kitchen jobs.
Yeah, because I didn't mind cooking. I like cooking. You know, I love learning how to cook new things and fuck good food, dude. You know, free food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
All set. So yeah, but I also didn't mind being a dishwasher. You know, honest living, honest work. So yeah, I mean, I get paid what I would get paid if I was working in a fucking restaurant. You know, same amount being a dishwasher. So why not? All you got to do is just fucking wash plates, make sure they're clean.
Do you think like right now most of your contacts in your networking circle is in San Bernardino, right, with the Garcia Center? Do you think that you're gonna broaden your network into maybe LA or farther west?
Not even sure, because I mean, if I do go to LA and network out there, for sure, I'll probably get more eyes and then more, I guess you could say, opportunities, which I don't mind. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like right now, San Bernardino is barely getting the attention that it's been needing for a while.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because it's always carried the stigma of, what's one thing that you think of when you hear San Bernardino?
I'm gonna get stabbed. I need some hobo insurance.
Yeah, and so think about that. What you think on the inside reflects on the outside. So what you believe is.
But now,
seen.
but now reaching out and talking to artists that have done San Bernardino, like you and Mario, right? You guys are changing, at least with my eyes, how I look at San Bernardino now. Like there's a flood of artists that are changing that.
The thing is, they've always been there too. Even before me, they've been in the art scene previously. But the thing is, like I said, if I didn't get the attention from that, then they weren't getting anybody's attention. And this is me from my perspective. Is like, for me, it's like I didn't know that the Garcia Center existed. But the thing is, as soon as I became aware of the Garcia Center, things started blossoming even more. Like for instance, the garden in the back, it was all dirt earlier this year. And then ever since I started contributing into it, more people have been coming around. It's like it was like almost a perfect time where everybody was already on this path to meeting each other. They just didn't know it. And as soon as we got there, we finally see what's going on. And we kind of are making our own, like, I guess, own little sanctuary of just expressing ourselves. We're allowed to express ourselves there freely, and also be with other like-minded people. So that kind of adds to all the changes. And so it's like, it's just ironic timing, you never know. But it's definitely on the awareness. Like if people, like I said, or was asking you, what was your first thought? Just thought of that, right? That's a sad stigma, but apparently, it has it, and it's been sticking around because ever since the whole massive shooting, stuff like that, and just people not caring for the city, or not giving it the proper attention, just like every other fucking city that surrounds us.
Right.
It was always going to look like shit until people stop looking like, or thinking that it is
right.
shit.
Stop change instead of, obviously changing the perspective of what other people think of the city. Right.
And the thing is, the awareness that you need to change that perspective is out there already. It's out there, but it needs more people to see it that way. Yeah, it's projected enough to notice now, and if you're not seeing it, then you're clearly on a different level. You're probably too distracted to even know. And that's the thing. A lot of people in the city too, who live in the city, they didn't even know about the Garcia Center at all.
So what is the Garcia Center?
It's a community. It's called the Garcia Center for the Arts. So it's an arts community center, but also has a garden community center in the back. That's where we have the garden, and where we incorporate our art, because a garden is also a form of art as well when it comes to planting things a certain way or positioning where you want certain things to be, right? Like recently we just finished filling up these bags of full of dirt to build a earth dome in the back. Basically it looks like a giant beehive. It looks like a giant beehive. It's over 10 feet tall.
Whoa.
And you could fit about like 15 people in a
Is there
circle.
pictures of this thing out?
Yeah. It's,
Can we look at that?
Yeah, look up on the Garcia Center. I'm pretty sure they may have posted pictures. I think it's on the flyer that they recently posted. I was also part of the Garden Art Gallery recently. On Instagram.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've never seen the website actually. I don't know if they have anything updated on there.
Probably the best thing to do is go to the Instagram, right?
Instagram,
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure. Go
let's
to the
do that.
Instagram.
And it's under the same name.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't.
Got him. Oh, is it?
We're
this over
blocked
here?
anyway, so it doesn't
so
even matter.
Probably won't be able to zoom into it, but it's that object over there. It looks like a giant igloo, but that arch,
Yeah.
you could basically walk into it without needing to duck down or anything.
And what's the purpose behind it?
It's just to bring awareness of other ways of creating affordable buildings.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah, because in the area again, the living situation is too expensive. There we go.
Oh,
There's
here it
more
is.
photos right there.
Oh,
Yep.
awesome.
Oh, that thing is awesome.
That's before we put on the last.
So these are
bags.
bags of dirt?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the foundation, there's a 50-50 mix. No, it's a 1-9 ratio of dirt and cement. So cement, there's only like 1 bucket per 9 buckets. At any rate, that's for the foundation that was dug into the dirt. And then on top of that, we filled it up, just the bags of dirt. So we just layered it in, and then we had to use a compass to make sure that the measurements weren't off. So it's basically, you had to make sure that every time we had this chain in the center of the dome, and so you would have to line it up with the dirt bags and make sure that it's not anywhere far from the chain, from the mark, and then or too close. You have more slack in the chain. And anyway, it's part of the how to build these properly without it collapsing on itself.
And does it keep like cool during the summer and warm during the winter?
Not even sure. We did put little tiny windows, those little tubings.
Right here.
Yeah, but we're not even done with the project yet. We just completed the first step, which is the bags of dirt. So after that,
So there's more after that?
we're gonna plaster it on the outside and on the
Oh.
inside. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's gonna be an actual little structure, and after that, we're gonna paint it. So, I have a feeling I will be one of the artists incorporating into the design of the dome. I believe we're trying to stick to only a certain style. That way it's consistent throughout the whole design versus having, a doodle here, a doodle there from different artists. So, yeah. So
That's really cool.
there's been a lot happening at that center for sure. So, and it's, we're barely at the beginning stages, I would say, as far as broadening the awareness of it. Because again, it takes the community of artists to really put this stuff together. Because without it, who else is going to be the creative ones to do all this, right? Because a lot of people who aren't creative, what jobs do they have?
What's that? Turning spoil into soil.
Yeah, spoiled foods into soil. So that's where I first started. Going to the Garcia Center is we're composting.
So how did you get hooked up with this place?
Through the art scene.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. The art scene, since art is connected to the Garcia Center, I kind of, through networking with other artists, I've seen, their post about the center, and also what caught my eye was the composting part, because I've always wanted to learn how to do it.
What's that James Brown thing?
I know. I went back for it, but
You can't just go slip through the fabulous. Hollywood had the Whiskey, San Francisco had the Fillmore, San Bernardino had the Swing Auditorium. Oh,
I guess you
that's
performed
cool.
there. Yeah.
Swing Auditorium.
$3 for the ticket.
Do they still have this?
Or
Do you know?
$3 admissions.
let's look it up.
Can we look it up? The Swing Auditorium.
Oh, I don't even know.
We sure can.
The Swing Auditorium. We have to do an event there with some bands.
So it's a swing
Auditorium, San Bernardino.
right there.
There it is.
Wow.
I wonder where it's at. It looks cool.
Is this what it looks like now? No.
Yeah.
Wait, Led Zeppelin played there?
What?
Led Zeppelin,
In San
1969, 8
Bernardino?
1969, Swing
It is.
Auditorium.
It is a small world.
Yeah. That's them.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be video.
Wow, that's live.
I'm gonna forward it a little bit, see if the
Right
image changes.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It's just them.
the audio feedback.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, all right. Just kidding. That's cool. Do you know where that's at, Adam?
No, I've actually never heard of that.
Oh, is that a
Before.
picture of it? That's a
I'm
roller
telling you,
rink.
No, roller
This
rink.
awareness.
Harry's
people need to
roller
know.
rink. See, this is cool. These are things that we didn't know, and you
Yeah.
just think of San Bernardino and
Californiography. If you're listening, if you're watching, dude, I want to know more about this.
yeah, Swing Auditorium.
Swing Auditorium in San Bernardino.
He probably knows about it.
He probably knows about it, and the
Are
last
you
time.
keeping it from us? Just kidding.
No, the last time we talked, that he has a lot of content that he just hasn't been able to sit down and edit videos. Like
That's
he's
so
filmed,
cool.
he's filmed some stuff, and he hasn't been able to edit videos. Last time
Now you gotta find it, Adam.
Shit.
Go paint it, bro. Let's go paint it. I'll help you.
Where does it say on the map? What
You
address?
just want to freaking go anywhere.
Check on the map right there and see if let me see where it is. That way I could.
Oh.
See,
Um,
Arrowhead Avenue and 5th Street. Wow, really?
Oh, it's permanently closed. Wait, does it exist anymore?
Is that it?
Most likely not.
That's it. Hollow Shadows.
No, it's probably gonna be this vacant lot. Wait,
Twisted.
or is it here?
Yeah, great. Drag like. Can
Probably
you
gonna be this
twist
one.
around? Is it on that side?
Did you guys
Are
see
you
the address?
No, I didn't swing back.
Where left, right, back?
Like twist around. Maybe you're on the corner already. You're just facing the other side of the street.
I
Just
can't go
like
back.
press it and then like drag
You
it.
guys are both yelling at me, and I can't
Drag
do
it. Just
I can't fucking turn around.
Click and drag.
there. Okay.
Okay,
Click.
and then go the other way.
Click and drag. You're looking at.
Yeah. Select it, hold,
I'm gonna
and
fucking
drag.
do it. No, look, there's permanently.
But that says Hollow Shadows.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can't turn it, guys.
No, yeah, you can. Jesus.
Should be able to.
Give me the mouse.
Go on the other side of the street. Go across the street.
This is not as easy as it seems, guys. I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to turn the arrow, and it turns that way.
No, but click the screen, hold,
Okay.
click, hold, and
Drag
it.
There
There we go.
Shut up.
It's gone.
It was probably here in the corner.
Yeah.
McGee.
No, that's a,
Let's build it. Let's build a Earth Dome right there, dude. A big, large Earth Dome for some punk rock.
Well, regardless
stuff.
if it's gone or not, or if it's across the street somewhere hidden behind that giant building, yeah, I wouldn't doubt even. See, that's the thing. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a lot of these buildings they're vacant. You know, they're
Mhm.
not being used, or the owners are using it for other things or whatever, but it's not open to the public anymore.
I bet San Bernardino was fucking popping back in the early 50s.
Yeah, it was. From
look
what I
it
was
up.
told, because the thing is, my dad used to live over in Muscoy
Mhm.
growing up, and you know, he had a little farm there from, you know, his family. But they, he told me that over on East Street or Mount Vernon, there always be people going up and down the street, and then
Mhm.
also heard from other locals too that are like his age that would tell me that there used to be cars pulling up and down the street. There would be car shows, just like how it is over in whatchamacallit, where you come from.
Whittier?
Wait
Yeah,
here.
that area.
Where you come
know,
from?
uptown, whatever.
Yeah.
Downtown.
Is that it?
Oh, this is it. It says
Yeah.
San Bernardino.
Damn.
Does it look like this?
Hey, it really says damn, too.
Yeah.
Cruising downtown San Bernardino.
Mhm. Yeah, that's downtown. Yeah. So it used to be very popular and very clean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they had
Remember
the first McDonald's, of course.
The Carousel Mall too, you know. You had all the kids that go there.
Oh,
right?
yeah, yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah. And now that shit's fucking empty, and they keep saying that they're gonna take it down. And some
See,
other bullshit,
that's what
but
sucks.
there's just
Redlands, too. Redlands has a mall, and thing is not open. It's right there in downtown.
Hey, I just seen
Really?
the Redlands Mall is gonna get torn down, and it's gonna be like this whole new thing.
Are they really? They're gonna
Yeah.
turn.
I just saw the video yesterday, and
Oh,
they're gonna do like
yeah.
this whole development thing. And it looks nice.
Shit,
but
fucking Redlands is probably gonna be the first ones to actually follow through with those kind of changes, because San Bernardino, they kept saying that over the years, and then again they decided that it was going to be teared down, but then something happened with the developer, and then well, it looks like nothing's happening again, I guess.
oh, here's the roller rink again.
Yeah, there's a lot of old buildings. See, look, there's the McDonald's right there.
There it is.
Yep, across the street, that's where my shit, there used to be a building right there. Is that it?
Across from here is where your bench is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's the arch right there. Fuck, that building even changed itself.
Well, I don't think this is the.
San Bernardino Route 66. Yeah.
I don't think that's the first McDonald's, because I don't think the first McDonald's had the arches, did they?
Yeah, it only had one arch. It wasn't an M.
Well, that one is that one's in Downey, right? Isn't that? I don't know.
In on, what's it?
Look, the Rolling Stones were in San Bernardino.
Led Zeppelin,
What?
Mm-hmm.
James Brown.
Yeah, you're talking about all these
The
famous
homie.
people coming over here. And now you don't have famous people coming over here except for during mass assassinations.
Yeah, the Orange Show. Oh wait, hold on. Ralph Swing was a native son of San Bernardino who practiced law before becoming one of California's most influential state senators. He was also one of the local citrus industry's biggest boosters. He helped found the National Orange Show, that's a venue in San Bernardino, and later served as manager and board president. Swing Auditorium would be located on the National Orange Show grounds. Oh, in San Bernardino. Mr. Swing was a leader in establishing the Metropolitan Water District, which made the dynamic growth of Southern California possible. So this thing is on the National Orange Show property? Is that what I'm hearing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the buildings they have there.
So then it wasn't where we looked, or is it?
No, this is
IE venue, swinging in San Bernardino.
That's a different venue, but
yeah. So I don't think, unless that was the outside of the Orange Show, which it didn't look like it.
But that's where these shows were. Orange Show box office.
Yeah.
Orange
And then go
Show.
to the Swing. What does it say on the bottom?
What was this one? Swing Auditorium.
What does it say on the bottom right there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 200 West, 57th.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Same address?
I think so.
Mm,
What does it say?
call the number. Imagine.
Oh, no. It's some old guy answers.
He's like,
all
hello.
the time I get a phone call. I've been trying to get it on Google.
He's like, what? You're calling about the concert, right? Oh, we're sold out. Just kidding.
That's funny.
We're still here.
But yeah.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that about San Bernardino. I'm sorry.
Blast of the past.
That's the thing.
There's a lot of things about San Bernardino. It's weird. I just learned that one. The McDonald's thing was also a culture shock to me.
I wonder what the crash of it was. Like, what brought it down?
Just again, how else does everything go down? Thoughts.
I don't know. You're gonna have an answer that you're gonna tell me
It's
how it went
it's
down.
basically just the thoughts.
It's Joe Biden's fault.
It's the thoughts in the
Kamala Harris's fault.
It's situational too. The thoughts, the events that happen in San Bernardino that kind of caused the stigma to become what it is now.
Yeah, but the shooting happened like
After
less than a decade ago. So there's got to be something else, right?
Yeah, well, it's also the fact that you have city officials changing laws, property taxes going up, affordability going up. It's a mixture of everything. At the same time, and then also just everybody just stopped looking at San Bernardino as anything special. So, because a lot of famous people came from San Bernardino too. So if you look that up, you probably could see a handful.
Famous people coming from SB.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they went bankrupt.
Oh,
Okay.
Once
That
a
could be
sturdy
it.
middle-class all-American city is now bankrupt. The
Mm.
poorest city of its size in California.
What happens in money?
See the rise and fall of a
Mm.
community.
There you go.
Oh, it's a book. So if you
Read the book.
for $13,
click the link down in the show description for affiliate nonprofit.
You could probably download
affiliate
it for free.
nonprofit.
PDF.
Yeah, we got to get the history of San Bernardino.
Mm-hmm. Californiography, Javier Servin. If you're listening, bro.
Please.
But anyway, yeah, so yeah, I was only made aware of Garcia Center since just being more involved in the art community.
I want to see the famous people
Yeah.
coming out of San Bernardino.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Besides more leaders.
More leaders.
Hello. I'm gonna be a famous person coming out of Whittier, California.
Pretty soon they're gonna be bugging me to make a check mark next to my name on Instagram, and I'll be like, "Fuck you."
You're not gonna do that?
No.
The blue verified? No.
You don't want to be
What?
verified?
No.
Why not?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that people. It's like a trademark on
It's a
Instagram.
like a credible page. Like
Exactly.
you're-
What does that mean? Credibility. Credibility upon who? Whose thoughts? Whose?
Instagrams.
Yeah. And do you really want to be part of Facebook or Meta?
It's meta now.
Yeah. Stupid Meta.
Yeah. Who's Jerome Bixby?
doesn't make you not Facebook anymore.
Who's Jerome Bixby?
I have no
Gene
idea.
Hackman.
Oh, there you go.
Gene Hackman. I've heard his name before. And what did he do? Poison Ivy. Oh, look at Poison Ivy, producer and guitarist for the Cramps. Did you know that, bro?
Oh.
Christy Mariana Wallace, known for. I was reading that.
Oh, sorry.
Known as Poison Ivy or Poison Ivy Rorschach, is a guitarist, songwriter, and arranger, producer, and occasional vocalist who co-founded the American rock band The Cramps.
Wow. San Bernardino, baby.
Mm-hmm. Roscoe Carnes, David Lauser, Julie London, Michael Reeves, Lakeish Stanfield, Moses Sumney, Philip Michael Thomas, Jason Thornberry of the Thornberries, Miranda Weiss, Jefferson Wood, Shailene Woodley. Politics.
Science. Sports.
Green Bay Packers. There's a lot of people coming out from sports from San Bernardino.
There is a lot of football.
Yeah,
players.
there's a lot of football players, NASCAR drivers.
Hockey player.
Oh, look at Lisa Marie Veron, retired WWE professional wrestler.
Hey.
Oh, Victoria? Really? Lisa Marie Veron is an American retired fitness competitor, bodybuilder, and professional wrestler, best known for her tenure with WWE under the ring name Victoria and her time spent as an Impact wrestling knockout under the ring name Tara. I remember Victoria as a wrestler. I remember that. Okay. I don't see more leaders on there.
Because I'm from Rialto, it's technically I'm not from San Bernardino. I just gravitate more towards San Bernardino for some reason. Yeah.
So you're gonna stay there for a while.
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't mind. But right now, I think the attention is starting to be on San Bernardino. So eventually, because every city has a scene, right? You got the Riverside artists and their scene, and we know the most, I guess you could say, popularized or more well-known artists, or really good artists over there in Riverside, and then you know them from LA, and then same thing from Pomona, just like Mario, he's one of them. And then me in San Bernardino, because I mean you don't hear art community in Rialto, do you?
No.
Neither do I, and I'm in the art scene, but I don't see I just know artists from Rialto, such as myself, and then also another one. So it's like where we display ourselves is basically where it seemingly seems that we're a part of, but at the same time, we're kind of, I'm in San Bernardino a lot. So, like I said, I volunteer at the Garcia Center a lot. So I'm always around there. And then, and just being part of the shows and just networking with that certain group, allows me to be in San Bernardino a lot more versus if I were to network in Riverside, then I'll be over there a little bit more. So I already know how that kind of affects.
So I guess you can say that your main goal right now is to just establish your place and space in San Bernardino.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really trying to establish myself. It's already established.
Right. But I'm saying to stay, like when you say you're going to stay in San Bernardino, to help establish the art scene in San Bernardino, right?
Yeah, because if I put my attention anywhere else, what's going to happen?
That's where you're going to be known for, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'd rather not be those guys that, just go to LA because they feel like, it's just like, just like one of those, I want to be a Hollywood movie star dream and move out to California, to LA, and then be part of it, and then nobody knows who you are because you don't know nobody, right? So, I mean, of course, you would have to build yourself from there if you really want to be there. But me, I'm not really trying to be over there right now. I'm over here. I'm trying to get my shit together at the same time. So, I'm over here for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you're working on next?
Yeah. I've already mentioned about the Says Art collaboration, and then the art show that's happening at the Creative Grounds next month as well. What else? Also the gallery over at the Garcia Center for the UV art, and then I don't know, I got a lot of shit to do, so
sweet, man.
yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for wasting my time. I'm just kidding.
Go, and you have a minute and 40 seconds.
I could have been making a box right now. I have a minute and 40.
A box?
Yeah.
A box.
Yeah, I was making a box.
I'm making a coffin for me.
No, it's a small box. Small box for
your dick?
So it's more...
The death of your dick?
Oh, fool. Shut up. Let me say it. So I'm part of a... it's called... It's like a collaborative, what is the group? A collective, there you go. Collective of printmakers. So pretty soon we're going to be established
nice.
with the name and all that, and with the logo and all that as well. So we're just working out the kinks of it since we're just started. I've also worked on another collaboration beforehand. His name is Cesar Garcia. He's a really, really great printmaker in the area. So if you want to check him out,
get him on the podcast.
No, you could barely understand him. I'm just saying because he has a really okay. I guess you can because he just has a really heavy. He's from Oaxaca or something like that.
We could do it in Spanish. Amber can translate.
He's from Mexico.
Translate.
Yeah, I guess.
We don't discriminate here.
I'm not discriminating. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Hey, if you ever hear this, dude, no hard feelings. I'm just saying, it's really, there's a language barrier. I don't have to say anything. You should already know.
All right,
but he's a really cool guy. So I'm making the box for our collaboration.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's gonna be for sale soon. So keep your eyes out if you really want a bunch of prints from printmakers in the area.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down for that. So.
It's gonna be expensive, man. Just saying.
What are your future dates? What do you got working on? Share us your handles. We got it up on the screen right now.
Yeah, it's already up there.
No, for the people listening.
You can find me at adamaguilar.com/I don't care no more. I'm just playing. Find me at badassmotherfucker. There's more.leaders at Instagram, and then more leaders art if you can't find it. But it's instead of the A, it's a delta symbol or apex.
Andale.
Anyways, I'm the Skull Guy. Come visit me at my art shows.
There we go.
Yeah. And everybody else too. because it's not just me here.
It's also me,
And me.
Gillbillydelic. You can find Gillbillydelic on Instagram at Gillbillydelic, and you can find the podcast on IG, The Mind Buzz. And dude, you guys are on YouTube. We're on YouTube. You're watching. I know you're watching. Just subscribe. It's really easy. Just subscribe. Okay.
And for the ones that still don't want to subscribe, I totally understand your feelings.
Subscribe
right now.
with this. Look at this. Look at me.
Really don't want to press
You
the
want a ticket
button
to the
because
gun
it's
show?
like you really don't think that it makes a difference. But I
Look at
think
this.
it does. To this guy.
Does
I
make a
think-
difference. Look at this.
Let's cut this
all
guy
this.
off.
I think he wants to get paid more.
All this for
subscribers. I think that's
The
deal.
YouTube people.
The Mind Buzz.
That was really loud.